Hi guys, thanks for joining me. I'm sorry this is on wobbly mode, but I'm entering into the IDF group build that's been run by Sean and Steve Mottram and Greg Riley. I believe he's also part of the admin. And so I've fished out this kit. It's the 172nd Italeri M48 A2C, and there are 3 Israeli decal versions and 1 American one. So of course I will be doing this as an Israeli tank, and just to prove that I'm not cheating, here's the date and the time. So I haven't started it prior to June the 20th. I don't know when I'm going to get this posted up, to be honest. I may do this all as one complete video, so show the start and then go through the build and then show it all as one build. Anyway guys, I'll catch up with you soon. Right guys, so as you can see, the tank's all made up, and I've just well, not just, about an hour ago I gave it some grey primer that I buy from Halfords. I think that can's about 10 quid and it'll do quite a few models. So the next stage is to get the base coat on there, which I'll be using Vallejo's Model Air. Steve Mottram did some research for me and basically suggests that this is the right one, and of course with it saying IDF sand grey, that's going to be a good shout, I would have thought. So that's what I'm going to be using for this tank. I have got another pot of paint which is cyanide grey, something like that, and I'll be using that on, say, a McCurver or something if I'm doing one of those in the future. So the next time you see this, it will have its base coat on. Right guys, so here is the completed model of the Italeri M48. The last time that you saw this, it had the primer on, and I was about to put the base coat on, the IDF sand colour. Sorry I didn't get any footage in between that point and the finished build, but I just seemed to crack on with it and got a bit distracted. So what happened after the base coat was applied was that I gave it a gloss coat and put the decals on. Then I sealed those with another gloss coat. I then applied a sludge wash. Initially it was going to be a pin wash, just in various areas to make the base of boxes and such like stand out, but in the end it didn't work too well, so I just threw a sludge wash on of dark brown. And once that had dried, I was able to moisten a Q-tip and just wipe that off some of the surfaces to give the impression of shadow within the, as I say, the recesses. And then after that I just gave it a coat of matte varnish to seal that in, and then after that I threw some dust pigment on top of it. So a nice little build. I would build one again, but it wasn't until I'd finished it that I realised that there was something a bit wrong with the kit, and I'll just try and show you that now. I'm just going to tilt it up a bit so you can perhaps see a bit better. There we go. So the problem is these road wheels, they're one solid piece, whereas on the actual tanks there should be a pair of road wheels side by side. So you should have basically 12 road wheels, and because they've done that, it means that the teeth the guide teeth are missing on the tracks. So it's only I suppose a minor detail. The kit still looks good, it still looks like an M48, but I'm going to attempt, is it the M60 that the Israelis reclassified as the Magach 6? Now I've got the Italeri kit and I've looked at it, and the road wheels are the same, they're just a single. But I've got a Revel M60 kit, and the plan is to use the lower halt and running gear and tracks from the Revel kit, because they are dual road wheels and they've got the guide horns on the tracks. But then throw the upper hull and turret of the Italeri kit onto that base, and I'm hoping that will work. But I think I'm getting the mojo back. The earlier parts of this video were shot some time ago, so fingers crossed I am actually getting back into the swing of things. As I say, an enjoyable build. These, I don't know whether I'll have to turn it a bit. These Headlight Guards, I put them in myself, they don't come with the kit, and that's just some foil from a wine bottle that's been cut up into width and then basically bent into shape. I just thought I'd have a go just to add a bit extra to the kit. I would have liked to have perhaps done some baggage and thrown it in the basket at the back, but perhaps another time. Anyway, so that's the finale of this, my first entry into the IDF group build. I've got possibly another 6 that I want to do. All of them, well, the 5 of them are 1/72, one of them is 1/100 scale. So we'll see how we get on. Thanks ever so much for watching, I do appreciate it, and I hope to catch up with your videos. I know I'm lagging behind quite a bit, and I'll catch up with you soon.